All right, welcome back. We're live. Bob Pompeani, Ron Cook with you right here on the Bordas and Bordas hotline of the Sports Call presented by Allegheny Health Network. You can also tweet us at KDPomp, at Ron Cook PG. Jason Albert says, will Senquez Golson ever be healthy? Brian, I think this is make or break for him. If he can't get on the field, they're probably, it's hard to cut a second-round pick, but what are you going to do?
They have no choice if it's 3 years in a row, and it's like the first day of practice every year.
We also have this one. Mark Schwartz says, what bothers me more than that is teams like the Twins and Royals and Tampa Bay, small markets, go out and try to win. Tampa Bay has gone all in. There's no question about that. They have a team that hits a lot of home runs and can pitch very well. So they figure they have a shot. We'll see when it goes. But I like that attitude.
Minnesota's fallen by. They were sellers, right?
Right.
I mean,
but they had a pretty good run at it. Let's go to Eddie in East Liberty. Hey, Eddie, welcome to the Sports Call. Go ahead.
Yeah, I would have with a Ron Cook shirt to Laurel Valley to go to dinner. That's what I want to do.
Good.
Good.
Me too.
Hey, if you've
That's
never
what I want to
it's
do.
a great place to go to dine.
Hey, listen, if I see Nutty or I see Huntington downtown, I'm going to smack him in the face. Square smack him in the face.
All right.
That's just great.
There's nothing you can do.
There's a genius caller.
Martin in Bellevue. What's up, Martin? How you doing?
Hey, guys, I just wanted to know, you got this 40-year-old pitcher here for the Pirates. Where did he come from, and what's his ERA?
407, 1-4, 2 saves, and he's 40. Plus, he makes $7.5 million. I think the Phillies are paying
They're
most of
taking
that.
some money, yeah.
But, I mean, this is all he did was replace Watson with him, with no intent, obviously, of signing him after the season. Ron, so I wonder what.
And I listened to Huntington's explanation. We got two compelling prospects.
But not in that deal, he did.
No, and is what he caught. What he said about the Watson trade, the two guys they got from the Dodgers, compelling, even though they're A-ball guys. And he said we replaced Watson for a guy with one prospect of our own. So they feel like they got a second prospect for free.
That's one word I have
they're
gotten
all
to
A-ball
hate.
players.
I hate prospects. Two words I hate right now: prospects and future.
How about financial flexibility?
Well, that too. Those are two more words. Let's go to Ron, who's on line 3. Hey, Ron, how you doing? Ron?
Hello?
Yeah, you're on the air. Go ahead.
Is D'Angelo Williams signed, and then with Connor injury, are they going to bring him back into camp?
Unlikely.
I don't think so. I think that ship has sailed.
Yeah,
he's out of football still.
Still, he's looking for a job. But, Connor, we still don't know the extent of it. It may not be until we know, and they probably know.
And I think they like Niall Davis from everything I've heard. They think he has a chance.
He is, but he's more of a special teams guy to me. Also Fitzgerald Toussaint. Don't forget how he came on. He did a pretty good job, and he was real good.
The fumble in Denver.
So the fumble. If he doesn't do that, they win that game without some of their star players, I think, which is pretty amazing. All right, let's go out to Mr. Positive, who can maybe shed some positive light on this. Mr. Positive, you're on the air.
Well, I wouldn't hold my breath, gentlemen. By the way, you look very handsome, both of you, this evening. So
that's a positive comment.
No, I'm not kissing up. Serious question here, and you guys may poo-poo this, but I'll ask it anyways. Given that we've given, Bob Nutting a taxpayer-funded stadium, and with the promise that he would spend money to win, and that hasn't happened so far, why has no one from, like, the state of Pennsylvania and the state legislature demanded he open his books and find out where this $1.2 billion that he's making on this team, where that's gone?
Well, I don't know. Where'd you get that number? I don't know.
Yeah, and they didn't build the stadium for him. They built it for Kevin McClatchy. He's benefited from it. McClatchy was owning the team back in 2000.
Yeah, and I would truly like to see books open. I think a lot of us would, just to find out, because the luxury tax goes to them in some capacity, Ron. I still don't think anyone knows where the money
Major League
goes.
Baseball, the Players Union have investigated them and said they meet the standards. Maybe not by much, but they meet the standards.
What are the standards?
Well, they spend enough on their product.
But why not specifically the payroll? That's what I'm saying.
Because they say they meet the requirements.
Well, then whatever. I think the requirements.
I don't know what to tell you, Bob.
No, I don't. I'm just saying.
The union looks at this. The baseball looks at this, and I think for a while there, I remember there was some talk about, well, maybe they're going to look into it a little bit, and they said, you know what? They're meeting the requirement. 2 years ago, they won 98 games. It's kind of hard to argue what they're doing when you win 98 games.
I give them credit for going out and spending the Josh Bell situation, for example, and they were the team that forced them to change the way people spend money in the draft.
A lot of it.
Which is good. They're trying to find ways, but all I'm saying is the payroll. It's a choice. That's what it is. Bob Nutting has a lot of money. He can make the choice once in a while to be in or not be in, and so far we have not seen that, and I think that's strictly.
Bob, you love spending money. I say that all the time.
I do, but I think in this case.
Especially when it's not your own.
But still, Ron, he has choices to make. Spend it. There's nothing wrong with giving McCutchen
people register their
$22
vote
million
at the box office. Attendance is going to be down big time for a second year in a row. You know, maybe it'll have an impact. I don't know.
All right, we're due for a break. We will take it right now, come back with more. It's always good to talk to you right here nightly on the Sports Call.